Hello everyone, I am Sorcerer Mjolnir, aka Bob from Misadventures Inc, and I've come along to give you the very first episode on my Misadventure side quests. For this episode, I'm working on my Mindless Meanders series, and my first plan is to go to Venus, build an outpost there, very similar to ones I've been building everywhere on this server. Right, let's get going. To explain today's agenda, I'm going to be taking this diamond shulker box, which I only realised 5 minutes ago I can make, which is fucking awesome. This much storage I could just stick in my pocket. And you'll notice I have a lot of supplies in here. Some marble for decorative work, stone brick for walls, white stained glass, sword just in case, but I also have a power fist. Lots of bits and pieces. This is for building the outpost that I want to build on Venus. The other useful item I've got here, in fact I've got way too much stuff here. No I don't, because that's the teleporter. Yeah, I will be creating a teleporter on that end. I've got power, I've also got chunk loader to keep it alive so that my teleporters don't deactivate, launch controller, fuel loader to send a rocket home, including a spare launch pad. Now, first off, where's my rocket? I thought I left it here. Well, fuck. I've lost my rocket. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, I'll carry on without my rocket somehow. So what I will be doing, if I get to Venus, is building a teleporter that will link to this teleporter room that I've set up. I am planning on visiting a lot of other dimensions and places. I'm going to go to the Deep Dark because it's a really cool dimension. I actually just quite like the look of the whole place. And I'll be building an outpost like this. Give you a quick pan round of all the glory of my jerky mouse movements. I hope you enjoy that. So from the outside, voila, one basic outpost. Just love this fucking ceiling. It's fucking amazing. Oh yeah, if you spend too long in actual darkness, you die. You don't even need the mobs to kill you. I enjoy exploring places that are fun like that. Anyway, back to the mission at hand. Right, rocket set up. It's fueling. I need to put on all of my gear. Oh, wrong tab. That would be good. I do honestly know what I'm doing. Honest. You know, that is a pretty cool setup. I mean, you can't see my pretty face, but that's pretty bitchin'. Rightio, so let me just check. How fueled am I? 100%. Sweet. I think I'm ready to go. Loud. Whoosh. It's a bit sugary in here. So yeah, I've been trying to get this mission rolling for ages. I had an attempt earlier, which went horribly wrong. I recorded some outtakes, which I'll tack on at the end of this video. Oh, hey, I'm not dead! Sweet! Oh, you can see all my deaths from the previous attempts at landing. I should have cleared them. Now, do I get to do anything, or do I just hit the ground hard and die? Wow, this landscape is quite a bit different. Not even touching the floor. Cool. Well, without further ado, I am gonna go turn off all my death markers. Yeah, I died a few times. Shh. Sweet. Now I can pretend I've never been here before and this is my first landing. My first foray onto the surface of Venus. And it's a bit bleak, I have to say. Oof. I actually quite like this landscape, right? You know, this would actually be quite a bit more awesome if I had some, I don't know, spacesuit breathing sounds. Okay, so I'm gonna have a wee wander around. I need to pick myself a location to start building on. I feel I should build a fly trap out here on Venus. I wish I could use my power armor for this. Oh, this is actually kind of a nice spot. And build over here, somewhere nice and high where I get a good view of the landscape. So that's the thing, right? When it comes to property, you really need to think about the view. Ooh, that's alright. Yeah, behind this view. Got the mountains out the back, and this valley down here. Got a bit of hills about me. And this nice plain here. Yeah. Isn't this view just gorgeous? I actually do like that view, by the way. I'm not being all that sarcastic. So let's mine the shit out of everything around here, because I need to clear some space, and I also need to think about getting a sealed base pretty sharp. As it turns out, I'm going to need practice at talking and building at the same time. So I decided to fast forward on the build of the outpost so that I could talk about why I'm starting a YouTube channel. And there really isn't one thing I can point to that made me go, yeah, I want to start YouTubing. More, it was a handful of things that coalesced in my mind over time till a well-timed prompt prompted me. So the story kind of goes like this. I've been playing Minecraft since around the time beta launched. For me, it became a creative outlet very quickly, something I loved exploring, and you know, I would do big builds. I played on modded servers a lot. I played a lot of hardcore mode and vanilla, and I'd often fire up servers to play with friends, but that kind of all fizzled out very quickly with each attempt, and eventually I too reached that saturation point with the game where I just couldn't face it anymore, and I stopped for a good long while, sort of between 1.9 and 1.13 kind of time frame. However, I had that niggling creative streak in the back of my mind. It kept making me want to go back and do something big or build something cool. So it was about 1.13 time that I built another server so that I could build with impunity and express that creative side. I also started watching YouTube videos again on Minecraft. Came across a couple of really good YouTubers whose content really rekindled my love of Minecraft and planted the seed of inspiration for trying out YouTubing it as well. So Grain, Mumbo Jumbo, if you happen to come across this video, thank you for the inspiration. Also, around the end of last year, I joined the Misadventure Inc. podcasts, which kind of whetted my appetite for this properly. They also had a Galacticraft server, which I joined, and I've been loving ever since. And it's while I was playing on the Minecraft server, the Misadventure server, that I found myself monologuing in my head about what I was doing, thinking about what I would present if I had an audience, and this is really what made me consider recording YouTube videos mostly as a hobby. It's something different to do with my spare time instead of just play games or work on code projects for myself. That, and when I build, I like to show off a little. So I'm still figuring out what content I want to produce in the long run, but Misadventure Inc. looked to me like it would have the good potential for an audience. So I consider not only doing it for myself, but also something that would help bring viewers to Misadventures Inc., provided I found a groove that actually worked. I plan mostly to do my own thing with this channel, but I will keep myself open to comments, suggestions from what people would like to see. Yeah, so that really covers everything. So here I am, giving this a go. Back to my misadventuring on Venus. That's this area pretty much ready to go. I'm going to keep my wrench, I'm going to keep that. Don't need that, can't use that. Okie dokes. Now, it is time to try and install my teleporter. So. Oh! Hello. Oh! Shit. Yeah. I mean, I could fly home, but that's boring. I mean, I say boring. I'm gonna be flying from Venus in a rocket. Okay, so now to get oxygen in here. Where is my oxygen? I don't seem to have an oxygen sealer anymore. Huh. That's a problem. I could have sworn I had an oxygen sealer. I didn't chuck it out there, no, because that's my launch controller and my fueler. Well, best laid plans. Is that blue lightning? Launch controller, fuel loader. Well, this... Yeah, I didn't take my oxygen sealer, so I can't even seal this place up. Best thing I can do now is go back to the overworld. I've set the teleporter up. Pop this down here. Bobs. Beams. Out. Post. Done. Might as well pop the stairs in while I'm at it. Even though with the spacesuit on, I can't use stairs, which really annoys me. Actually, there's modules you can add that lets you go upstairs, but I kind of have to wonder, where did this decision come from? Oh, that landscape is beautiful. Anyway, goddamn door times. There we go. Can I turn this teleporter on? Bob Venus. Set. I can indeed turn the teleporter on. So that's good news. Alright, let's go home. And I'm home. spacesuit for my powered armor. And no fire! Excellent. Can I eat my big tail? Right. I need to figure out what on earth happened to my oxygen sealer. Oh, I know what happened to my oxygen sealer. Yeah. Well, despite a few hiccups along the way, that was overall pretty successful. I got to Venus, I did not die this time. I totally haven't been before, died and screwed up. It won't be in the outtakes whatsoever. Right, well, that was a good one. I will call this vid to a close. I'm Sorcerer Mjolnir. I hope you all have a lovely day. I'll catch you all later.
Hello everyone, I'm Sorcerer Mjolnir, aka Bob from Misadventures Inc, and I just had a card to that. That round's controller not right. That seems to right. I'm telling you, we're gonna have everything. That round's bad, right? And I'm dead. Excellent. These spawn abilities instantly died in there. Purpose to set up as inherit. And boom, there.
Hello everyone, I am Sorcerer Mjolnir. Fuck. And I'm back. Yeah, so that trip to Venus, well, that was weird. That trip to Venus was an absolute failure. I have lost everything. I've lost my rocket, I've lost my power armor, I have lost all the resources that I took with me. Whew. I have a spare suit here, but it's unpowered. Yeah, this did not go according to plan, so yeah. Right, well, I can safely confirm that that did not turn out pretty good at all. So I'll call this vid to a close. I hope you all have a lovely day. I'm Sorcerer Mjolnir, and I'll catch you all later.